Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Koko Saze, and if today is your first time of coming here, you're welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like and share this video.
3, 2, 1.
So for today's video, oh god, I don't know any better way to say this, but I'm just going to try and say it because it's a requested video, so I had to do it. And just to put it out there, if you know you're out there and you feel okay, you've been watching my videos and you're wondering, oh, why is she not talking about this topic? Why is she skipping this topic? Please, it's not deliberate. If there's a topic out there that you feel you want me to deliberate about, please feel free to reach out to me with the topic and then we will deal with it. So back to what I was saying. I want to talk about the role of in-laws in our marriages specifically. So someone asks, is it okay for my in-laws to come over and stay for as long as they like, a year, two, in my matrimonial home? Is it okay for them to do that? Is it wrong for them to come? Or why should my in-laws come and stay in my matrimonial home on how would I put it? Like with an indefinite time frame? Why should that happen? I'm just going to say the little I can. Okay, first off, I would say that there's nothing wrong in your in-laws actually visiting your home. Come on, this is the home of their child and their son or their wife specifically, or the home of their son and the wife, or the home of their daughter and the husband. So there's nothing actually wrong in them paying a visit to your home to say, hello, how you doing? We came to check up on you and spend holidays with you and all that and go back. There's actually nothing wrong with that. But I think basically it has to be from a place of understanding between the spouses. So let's take, for example, you're married and your mother wants to come and visit you. It is very wrong for you not to have a discussion with your spouse about it. Yes, some people are going to fight me, but it is the truth. It is very wrong for you not to discuss with your spouse, and then she just comes or he just comes back from work and boom, your mom is around, or your dad is around, or your sister is around, or your brother is around. It is very wrong. If quite all right, you can say, oh, for the guy, you can say, it's my home. I married her. I brought her in. I decide what happens in my home. But trust me, if it's your home, why didn't you just keep your home to yourself without trying to bring someone else into your life? So it's the minute you decided to say, I'm going to get married, it is no longer just your home. It is now the home of the both of you. So if at any point you decide to say, oh, excuse me, if at any point in time you decide to say, I want to bring in my mom, or I want to bring in my dad, I want to bring in my sister, my brother, my cousin, it is a discussion for the both of you. It is a decision for the both of you to decide and say, okay, it's fine. And it's also a decision for the both of you to decide how long that visit is going to be. And if for any reason the visit is going to extend beyond the set time, it's also a decision for the both of you to make. Now, it's also wrong, on the other hand, for the other party to say, oh, you can't bring in your family. Now, if you're going to fight your spouse to say, oh, you can't bring in your mother or your brother, your sister, you should have very strong reasons why you are saying so. And the reasons should be something that is also reasonable to the other person. I don't know why there should be any of such though, but what I'm against is, okay, situations where, except probably the parents are in a state where they can't manage themselves. Probably they are ill, or probably the vacation is a long vacation, and probably they are alone and they can't be alone at that point in time in their life, probably because they are aged. You can decide to say, okay, they are coming to stay indefinitely. But then if it's a situation of ill health, I think it is only right that if you're bringing your parents in, especially if for the male party per se, if you are bringing your parents in and probably because they are ill, let them also be someone in the house who can also assist your wife to take care of them. And for the woman, most times I see situations where, okay, the female folks, the wives, they bring in their parents to the house, especially their mom, and then probably they came for, let's say for example, omugo per se, and then your husband says, okay, oh, that's good, mom is coming to help, and then 3 months passed, baby is growing into 1 year, mommy is not going, and there's no explanation to your spouse why. That is very wrong, very, very wrong. You should be able to tell your spouse and say, okay, mom is coming for mugo, and she's going to be staying for a year. He should know. No, it's only right that he should know. Let him know, because now it is your home. So anything that's going to go down should be something that the both of you are consenting to say, okay, this is what we are agreeing to, this is what we are not agreeing to. Oh, my brother is coming to stay with us, he's going to be schooling from here. Okay, I agree. Oh no, I don't agree. Why don't you agree? Oh, I feel like, oh, this is that. I don't want our children to grow among, or I want this or I want that. It's something that is deliberate, so to say, if there's any English like that. It's something both of you should be able to deliberate about and come to an agreement with. But do not surprise your spouse. Don't try to surprise them. If it's a day visit, you can do that surprise. Even if it's a day, surprises sometimes don't always come well, because that day you are surprising. Take for example, especially when it's in the place of the lady. Let's say you are bringing your mom into the home, and probably that day she's coming and you are bringing her as a surprise. There was no food in the house. Probably your wife is just saying, okay, we have just a few foods left in the kitchen, we'll just manage it till tomorrow. Then maybe by weekend I can go to the kitchen, I can go to the market and cook. And boom, your mom is here. Automatic kitchen. She has to go to the kitchen, she has to prepare food, she has to make sure that things are okay, because if she doesn't, she's going to be selling the wrong idea to your mom that probably this is what she does on a regular. So she has to go out of her way to make things happen. And you're putting her in a tight corner. It's not funny for her. On the other hand, you are feeling like, isn't not my mother? My mother has the right to my home anytime, any day. True, yes. But please, this is now your home. This is now your home. So I feel like because I've seen people have terrible issues over in-laws, especially parents in-laws, terrible issues heated up. I've seen homes have to break up, shatter into pieces over in-laws visit issues. One visit, take for example, sometimes, and for the mothers in the house who are also about to become in-laws too, who are also about to give their children out, I think we should also begin to learn this. There should be restrictions. It's not every time you just jackpot and you show up in your daughter's house. It's not every time you just show up in your son's house. Know that there are times that you should give them their privacy. They are trying to build their home as well. So, but your presence always sometimes doesn't always help them do what they want to do. Sometimes you want to discipline their children because you are there, you are doing good grandmother. No, don't shout on my baby like that, and they are like, oh my God. At some other time, they're having a little argument, and it's something they would resolve, but because you are there, you jump into the argument. And the one that pains me the most is when you begin to take side with your child. I've seen parents where their child is having an issue with the spouse, and they side the spouse for sake of love and peace. They side the spouse first, and blame their child for whatever is going on, and then later now bring them together and settle scores. But in some cases, they side with their child first and blame the spouse, even with before hearing the whole thing that happened. So sometimes give them a break. Your era and their era is not the same. The way you settled issues in the 60s is not the same way they settled in the 70s, neither in the 80s, in the 90s, and now in the 20s, the Gen Z generation. It is not the same. So cut them some slack. Give them time to build their home. Some is even surprising. Your children just got married, barely 2 months into their marriage. In fact, some, okay, let's say 2 months is short. Some 5 months into marriage, bam, you showed up, and your stay is not like, oh, I'm coming to stay for 1 month, 2 months, and I'm leaving. You're just staying indefinitely. Like, no, I feel it's not right. I may be wrong. If you feel I'm wrong, please say in the comment section. Someone really wants to get to know your views about this, but I have heard my views. I feel like indefinite stay, except in health issues, where they are having health issues and okay, they can no longer fend for themselves and you are bringing them in. And even when you are doing that, I will always advise, even if is your, as the woman is your parent that is coming into the house, so that you do not begin to affect your activities with your spouse. Please also get a help to assist you in your duties, so that you can also fulfill your duties as a wife in the home. And if it's your parent as the man, also get a help so that your wife can also have space to also do other things in the home. Thank you. I feel I've said a lot, and I hope for you that requested for this video, I hope you've learned something from this. But also, if you're watching this video, drop your comments. I believe she will be in the comment section reading through all the comments that you'll be dropping. So please feel free to drop your comments. Feel free to say that which you want to say. There's one more thing I would have said, but I think I'll reserve it for another video. Yes, I'll reserve it for another video. Mother-in-laws, please treat your daughter-in-laws right. We'll talk about it another time. Thank you so much. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe, like our video, share our video, comment on our video, and we will get back by saying all the thank you that we want to take. Thank you so much. God bless you. Till next time.